Hi everyone, my name is Gabriela Andrade at Celis.
My name is Heather.
And today we're going to be performing VO2max interval training. So today Heather's going to be performing the training session.
Yeah, and I usually go for runs like 3 times a week for about 30 minutes, and I walk for at least like hour or two a day, so I'm pretty cardiovascularly fit, and it's pretty easy for me to run, so it's good.
Which is why she wants to improve her overall VO2max when she's going for runs.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that you want to be able to run a little bit longer and not get as tired as quickly.
Yeah.
So the reason that we're doing VO2max interval training today is because it's a very potent stimulus to increase her VO2max.
And it enhances lactate tolerance and improves running economy, so it's easier for me to run.
All right, so today, just to kind of give you an overview, we're going to be having Heather train at short intervals. We're going to be doing 30-second bouts of rest and of work. So we're going to have her work at 50% of her VO2max at rest and 100% of her VO2max for her work intervals.
Yeah.
We're going to be recording her RPE every 30 seconds and her heart rate the last 15 seconds of the 30 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. We're just going to begin with a light warm-up. So right now we're just going to have Heather do a warm-up for us. She's going to be walking at a light speed and at a 1.5% grade. So wherever she feels comfortable, we're going to have her warm up for a few minutes, about 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We want to do this to increase her heart rate gradually. Okay, so your heart rate is climbing nicely.
Yeah. That is.
So we're at the 3rd minute of her warm-up. Her heart rate has climbing nicely. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good, thank you. Nice.
Nice, comfortable speed for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so in about 15 seconds, we're going to start your rest interval.
Okay.
Having you run at a speed of 4 miles per hour. So it's going to be nice and easy. And then 30 seconds after that, we're going to give you about an interval of 8 miles per hour.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Heather, what's your RP?
I'd say it's 7.
Very good. What's your RP?
15.
Good job.
Thank you.
What's your RPE?
10.
Okay. RPE?
17.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
RPE?
11.
RPE.
17.
That's your RPE.
12.
So Heather's heart rate now has kind of stayed, it's maintained, like it drops a little bit, but you can kind of see it maintaining at a consistent level now. Okay, that's your RPE.
19.
So Heather, we just have a few more intervals left. But anytime you need to stop, just give me 2 taps. Okay, your RPE.
12.
RPE.
18.
RPE.
13.
You're doing great. We have just one more work interval.
Thanks.
RPE.
19.
Okay, one more interval left. You're doing great, Heather. What would you say your RPE is at right now?
15.
RPE.
19.
Good job.
Thank you.
And what would you say your RPE is at right now?
15.
15. Okay, so now after this 30, the end of the 30 seconds, we're going to enter into cool down. Okay, so we've entered into cool down now. We're just going to have Heather walk for 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how her heart rate drops. We want to see a gradual decrease in her heart rate. Our goal would obviously have it be under 100 beats per minute, but we'll do that in passive recovery. Okay, so Heather's heart rate is decreasing nicely. For the active recovery, we can see that for her first minute, it's dropped down to 113 beats per minute, as opposed to her last work interval, which was 160 beats per minute. All right, so are you feeling all right?
Yeah.
Good. So she's feeling all right. We did manage to get her heart rate to 101 beats per minute for the active recovery, but now we should see it kind of go below the cutoffs in passive recovery. So now we're just going to move into passive recovery. Good job, Heather.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we're just going to interpret some of Heather's results for her training session. We can see that her heart rate at a certain interval stayed pretty consistent.
Yeah, like at the third interval, it just started staying around 150, and then as time went on to near the last ones, it got to like 160, but which is good, and it didn't have enough time to fully recover because it was 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off basically, so that's why it stayed consistent throughout the time. So it went up as it should, like near the beginning it was like 117, and at the end it was like 157, which is good, and then in recovery, it went down a lot.
Yeah, so we did see a really great active recovery and passive recovery in regards to the decrease in her heart rate. It went down gradually. We did see that it did go obviously below 100 beats per minute in passive. And overall, it went really well. This is going to help Heather improve her overall economy for when she's running.
Yeah, I definitely felt it. It's going to help me a lot.
Good job, Heather.
Thank you, Gabby.
You're welcome.